You stare at your to-do list and it feels like the amount of energy you would need to complete this to-do list is like climbing up a mountain. No, you are not lazy. No, you are not unmotivated. You are frozen. Your body is experiencing the freeze response in the 5 different trauma responses. And because you are ambitious and a high achiever, what you're actually experiencing is called a functional freeze. I'm able to get all of my to-do list done, but it takes extra energy, extra work to get it done. And when it comes time to your own to-do list, it feels like you're frozen and you can't move forward. In today's video, I'm going to go over what is a functional freeze and 5 signs you probably are struggling with a functional freeze. If that's something you want to learn more, make sure you are following along so you can get all the updates on nervous system regulation so that way you can keep going after your goals and dreams. So let's dive into it. What is a functional freeze? It is a new buzzword in the mental health, self-help, personal development space. So we have 5 different trauma responses: fight, flight, freeze, submit, and attach. And the third one is freeze. So we are frozen and we feel paralyzed, like we can't move forward. But because you are so high functioning, you are so ambitious, it's a functional freeze. So from the outside looking in, no one would suspect that you are struggling internally, struggling to complete things that you would have normally taken less effort to complete. Your nervous system is basically running on autopilot. You go to work, you eat dinner, you watch a show, you go to sleep, repeat. You go to work, you eat dinner, you watch a show, repeat. Your functional freeze is so autopilot that I can only get the essentials done. But when it comes time to going after your goals, going after your dreams, doing hobbies, doing things such as organizing your house, your body stops and it's unable to move forward as if you're frozen in time. So the first sign that you are struggling with a functional freeze, you're productive, but you feel nothing. You're getting things checked off on your to-do list, but at the end of the day, when you look at everything you've got done, you're like, okay, rinse and repeat tomorrow. There's no internal sense of, I did it. Oh my gosh, look at everything I did. It's like, yeah, I have to do that. Somebody else is gonna do it? I don't think so. It's all on me. And it's this like autopilot hamster wheel of there's no highs and lows. It's just we're moving on the hamster wheel. Sign number 2 is you start things but never finish them. How many unfinished projects do you honestly have? Let me know. Did you start a new hobby? Maybe you were crocheting a blanket and in the middle of it you decided, I'm not gonna finish that. Did you start learning a new recipe and you got all the ingredients and now they're just sitting in your cupboard waiting for you to create it? How many things do you get started? You have this forward momentum, enough momentum to get started, but then in the middle of it, you have no more momentum to continue. And it's not because you're lazy, it's not because you're not inspired, it's because your nervous system is stuck in a trauma response of a functional freeze. Functional freeze lives in the gap between intention and execution. So you might have all the intent to get things done for your personal goals, your personal dreams, moving that needle mover. But your brain is like, I only have enough energy to do what's required of me, nothing extra. So if you've been wanting to start that side business, if you've been wanting to grow and expand other areas in your life, you might be wondering, where is the execution? Is it because I am not motivated enough? Then you watch a million podcasts, a million YouTubes, do all the self-help courses, and you're still stuck at this functional freeze because your nervous system is stuck in a trauma response. Sign number 3, and I've seen this all too well, you are most exhausted after rest. You might have slept all weekend, slept 8 hours, took a nap, and you feel drained. You feel exhausted. You might have also noticed that if you take a day off, you get sick. Your nervous system is so fried and wired that it's not getting restorative energy while you're resting. Rest does not regulate your nervous system. And a lot of times we think, I just need more rest, then I'll be able to bounce back. Rest, unfortunately, for the trauma response freeze, shaken in fear, does not warm up, does not shift by resting more. It actually does the opposite. It just makes you more exhausted. So incorporating nervous system regulation, which I'll share after the other signs, is going to help you get out of that functional freeze. Sign number 4, you're functioning on the outside, but on the inside you feel paralyzed. You feel stuck, like you're in slow motion, moving underwater. There's not enough momentum for you to get everything that you want done. You're able to get everything done for everyone else, your boss, your friends, your family, your business, you name it, you're able to get everything done for them. But when it comes time to getting things done for you, it's as if you can't move, you're stuck. And then you have the belief, I must not be. And then you fill in the shame, limiting belief, and hurtful negative self-talk. Sign number 5, you've been calling it laziness, you've been calling it unmotivated, you've been calling it depression. You've been shaming yourself on this journey of your functional freeze, when in reality, you need to be giving yourself compassion, grace, and so much love for being able to function while your nervous system is essentially trying to shut down. You believe that if I shame myself more, if I say I'm lazy, I'm this, I'm that, that will create enough momentum to get out of this. And unfortunately, you can't shame yourself to a regulated nervous system. The amount of shame actually just suppresses your nervous system even more and makes it feel like it's harder for you to do what needs to get done. And I know you might be thinking, wow, Alyssa, I resonated with all 5. Now I'm feeling overwhelmed and discouraged. And I want you to know that awareness is the first step in regulation. Autopilot has been your norm. And watching this video, pausing, looking inward, and connecting to your signs and symptoms of a functional freeze is going to be what allows you to get out of it. Because you're going to start to do something different. When you look at your to-do list and you get frozen and you're like, I don't have energy, momentum, you can remind yourself, wait, this is a sign of a functional freeze. My body is experiencing a trauma response. And instead of shaming, blaming, self-loathing, I am going to do some nervous system regulation to help my body get out of it. My favorite type of nervous system regulation for functional freeze is mirror tapping. You might be wondering, what is mirror tapping? Mirror tapping is when you make direct eye contact with yourself while doing EFT tapping. I have found this to be the most powerful modality for the functional freeze, because the functional freeze is feeling this paralyzed, stuck energy. And when you can look yourself in the eye and tap on that limiting belief, the shame, the pressure that you have on yourself, you can release and let that go through mirror tapping. And you can get the link in my bio to get, I have a mirror tapping package that is going to help you focus on that worthiness, that self-love, self-acceptance, self-belief, which is going to help you get out of that trauma spots and into functioning without any freeze energy. Here's a tapping you can do while looking in the mirror. Even though I feel frozen right now, side of the eye, even though I feel nothing under your eye, I am open to the possibility that my system can feel safe again. Right here, right now, this shift is happening. Take a deep breath, and looking in the mirror and repeating that mantra is going to help you get out of that functional freeze. You got this. I know exactly where you've been. I've been there too. And if you want to learn more a little bit about functional freeze, make sure you're following the Tapping Studio. We've got new videos coming out every single week, and you can check out that mirror tapping down in the link below. And remember, awareness is the first step to regulation. You have the awareness that you're in a functional freeze. Now it's up to you to take the next step to get out of it. I am here to help you on this journey. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. I release videos out every single week and I can't wait to see you in next week's video.